Some of you today are watching and thinking, oh, I don't know if I have time to watch The Bottom Line today. I got so much to do. You know, the fact of the matter is we're heading into the holiday season, and one of the biggest things that we do at this time of year is worry. And some of you are professionals. And that's what I want to talk to you about today on The Bottom Line, being a professional worrier. This is The Bottom Line, Sunday, November 26, 2017, the minefield and worry. You know, the truth of the matter is everyone freaks out at some time in their life. Everyone worries about something. Maybe not all the time, but there are those few that worry about everything all the time. And when they're done worrying about something in their life, they quickly scan the room and try to find somebody else that they can worry for. It's like, hey, cast your cares upon me. And that's kind of the way they are. Listen, truth of the matter is, Scripture says this about worry. Do not worry. Plain and simple. I didn't say that. Paul didn't say it. Peter didn't say it. Moses didn't say it. Jesus said it. So I just want to put a little weight on that for you. Jesus says, do not worry about your life. And yet, what do most of us worry about every day? Well, we worry about maybe having, a job, or getting our kids through school, or having children, or retiring someday. There's all kinds of stuff to worry about. And yet Scripture says you cannot add an hour to your life by worrying. Truthfully, the science tells us that the more we worry, we actually shorten our life. So Jesus is saying, hey, listen, you want to live a long, healthy life, don't worry. And so what we need to do is when worry begins to creep up in our life, number one, we need to focus. We need to focus on Jesus. Because if we just replace worry with something else, like, okay, I ate too much pumpkin pie, so I'm not going to think about pumpkin pie anymore, so I'll think about cheesecake. You can't replace something for something like that. You have to go to a higher level. So when we got worry in our life that's really stressing us out, we need to replace that about thoughts about Jesus and just concentrate on Him, meditate on Him. Sometimes I sit very quietly in the morning, even before prayer, and I just say, Jesus, 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 and I just focus on Jesus, and that helps me be able to move beyond the worry. Secondly, we need to cast our cares on Him. You know what cast means? Throw it away. Get it off me. Now, if you walked into a room and started pushing people, that would be rude. But Jesus says in regards to your cares, cast it. Get it off you. Push it away as fast as you can. Get it away from you. And the cool thing about that Scripture says that He wants us to cast our cares, our worries, anxieties, fears, sin, all that stuff. And then it says He cares for us. He doesn't care for us with worries, concerns, and sin and all that stuff. He's only concerned that we're just kind of freaked out. So He's concerned for us. We wonder if Jesus cares. His Word says He cares for us. Number 3, we used to say just take one day at a time. Well, truthfully, I think we need to take one moment at a time. And just a few moments ago in the sanctuary, I said sometimes we have to take it one breath at a time. Sometimes stuff is so overwhelming. Perhaps you've been in an accident, or you're dealing with an illness or a diagnosis that's got you a little bit wigged out. We just have to take it one moment at a time, one breath at a time, and say, okay, God, I trust you. And finally, rest. You know, we're the most connected generation of our time, and we're watching something on TV, and there's something on Hulu, then we got YouTube on our iPad, and we got our phone over here. And we can't concentrate on any one thing. But Jesus says that we need to really connect on this idea of rest. Most of us don't even know what rest is anymore because we're so busy moving in a million places. And I'm telling you, that's what the enemy uses. Gets us scattered, gets us tired, and gets us reprioritized in another way. Jesus says you need to rest. Prioritize on rest, knowing my rest, knowing that in your life so that you can be renewed, you can be restored. So essential. And yet, our lives, some of you are watching this on Facebook while you're watching TV or you're on the phone. Folks, we're very distracted. We like to say multitasking is everything, but I'm telling you, truthfully, what's going on is we're just really scattered and really spread out. And Jesus' word says that we need to find rest in our lives. Folks, I'd love to tell you that everything's going to be perfect in this moment, but Scripture says do not worry. So I'm standing on that principle. Those are not my words; those are Jesus' words. And so the proverbial, if He says it, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So God bless you. Don't worry. We're heading into holidays. Don't freak out. Let's focus on Jesus. Let's cast our cares there, one moment at a time, and let's find some rest. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in.